started. There was an uprising in our 4th district, and of course, against the Capitol. Well, the 4th district went underground, but to keep that from happening again, we have the heating games. In this one, we have heat versus temperature, which their leader will be glad to tell us about.
Okay. Well, first, I'm going to tell you what heat is. Heat is the energy transferred between objects that are at different temperatures. And then temperature. Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold something is, specifically a measure of the average kinetic energy of the particles of an object.
Now let's see the arena. Oh wait, did you read both?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the arena for our lovely tributes. Oh,
Okay.
That's beautiful. Now
So-
show us what our tributes will be going through.
Well, they're going to have the cornucopia in the middle. They're going to have to find the water, which is like running basically down the middle. Right here's a huge lake. And then here's the mountains, which if they want to get to higher ground, they can go to. And down here is a really hot desert.
Now let's give a hand to our lovely tributes. And in our second Hunger Games, we had 3 tributes for this one. Kelvin, Fahrenheit, and Celsius. And their leader will be, the lovely leader, will be glad to tell us about them and their arena.
Okay, well, I don't have an arena up here, but these are like the statistics. For Celsius, the water freezes at 0 degrees, room temperature 20 degrees, body temperature 37 degrees, and water boils at 100 degrees. Kelvin's its statistics is water freezes at 237 Kelvin.
273.
Room temperature 293 Kelvin. Body temperature 310 kelvins, and water boils at 373 kelvins. And Fahrenheit, the Fahrenheit statistics. Water freezes at 32 degrees, room temperature at 68 degrees, body temperature is around 98.6 degrees, and water boils at 212 degrees.
Okay, Capital citizens, let's give them a hand. And here's my personal favorite. Now we have the oldest boy from the conductor family, Mr. Thermal. And the conductors are a material through which energy is transferred as heat. Their oldest children in order are the curling iron, cookie sheet, and iron skillet. A bunch of strange names. And then we have Madam Insulator, a material that reduces or prevents the transfer of heat. And their children are Mr. Flannel Shirt, Miss Oven Mitt, and the Plastic Spatula. And the arena they will be fighting through shows different types of conductors and insulators. The rubber tires on the car work as an insulator, so as long as you don't step into the water, you should be okay. This is an electric conductor, which when the lightning strikes the metal pole, it can transfer energy to anything touching. But down here we see an iron skillet, which shows a thermal conductor, and if you're not wearing an oven mitt, you can be burned. Which oven mitts, by the way, are an insulator. And who wants to be? Please tell us about the next Hunger Games.
Okay. Well, this one, they don't have an arena, so I guess they'll be sharing the heat and temperatures arena. But they have, the 3 contestants or tributes are convection, conduction, and radiation. Convection is the transfer of energy by the circulation or movement of a liquid or gas. Conduction is the transfer of energy as heat through material. And radiation is the transfer of energy as electromagnetic waves. Convection can be showed in like boiling water as the bubbles rise up as they heat up, and sink as they cool down. Radiation can be showed in like X-rays or any waves in the electromagnetic spectrum. And then conduction it's like being burned when touching an iron skillet when you don't have an oven mitt on.
So who won?
I'm gonna go with convection.
And in yours?
Kelvin.
And
And then I'm gonna go with temperature.
insulators always win.
Good job, guys.